Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for June 9th to the 21st. June 9th to the 13th. The miles of good agreement depicting above normal heights along the west and the northeast with an upper low in the Mississippi Valley. And you see what I'm talking about here. I'm going to go through the period. And you see the above normal heights in the west and the northeast. And coming to the 13th, this is what we're expecting during this period. And also, during this period, M5 Southern Stream system is forecast to track slowly across the southeast and eastern Gulf Coast states early to midweek period. And we're going to take a look at it right here. You can see we have heavy rain and storms occurring down across this area. Here's the GFS. Here's the European. And then the moisture streams up to the mid-Atlantic and the northeast. Again, GFS and the European. So you see what I'm talking about. The system will tap into deep moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic to result in a threat of heavy rain and flash flooding. A trough of the northern stream will move from the northern central U.S. to the northeast by Sunday through Tuesday period. Rain will spread east along and ahead of the trough, eventually bringing deep moisture from the Atlantic, resulting in widespread rainfall event across the coastal mid-Atlantic and the northeast. And you can see this is what I mean here. You see the heavy rain in the northeast. So we're getting it from both ends, the south and from the west into the northeast and mid-Atlantic. A series of impulses in the southern Rockies and the plains will generate a favorable upslope flow to generate showers and possibly moving into the Rio Grande Valley Sunday through Tuesday. Here's what we're talking about here. Here's GFS, European. Then we go into Monday. Right here, this is the upper level energy that's interacting into this region. June 12th to 16th. Miles remain in good agreement with the flow, with above normal heights in the west and in the east, and with a trough in the Mississippi Valley. You can see it right here. Miles are showing various intensities of the trough, but it's still there, so we have above normal heights here and here. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the west, and a forecast set number is 4 degrees above normal. And I think the cutoff here for this will be roughly, I would say, west of this line will be below normal. Here I'll be near normal, and I'm forecasting numbers of 2 to 4 degrees above normal or below normal in the eastern U.S. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this area here. The probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And then we have above normal precipitation continuing around here, and the probability of occurrence is up to 55%. June 12th to 21st, or June 17th to 21st. The GFS and its ensembles forecast a trough in the west, ridge in the east. Here's the ensembles, here's the GFS. You can see a little bit of troughiness here in the east. And then we have the European ensembles in the NAEFS forecasting ridge in the west, trough in the east. I think this is what it might be like. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures again for the western states, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 degrees above normal, and I'm forecasting anomalies here 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation generally from the plains to the Atlantic coast. And the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And then we have below normal precipitation for California, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for June 9th to the 21st. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.